Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Deep Rock Galactic. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we're going on a solo mission into the depths, and we want to talk about what to look out for in levels. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. Alright, so let's get into it. So, you can do missions by yourself, you can do it with randoms, you can do it with friends. And obviously, the best, or maybe not obviously, the best way to play the game, the most fun, is playing with a group of your friends. So if you and 3 people are playing, that's the best way to do it. If you want to play by yourself, you certainly can. You can bring Bosco with you to help you out, and he will actually be a big help. Now, there's the normal things to be looking for during any level. You have the primary and the secondary objectives. Primary you have to do to get out. The secondary you get a bonus at the end. And then, of course, the normal kinds of things, the common and rare minerals that are in each region, plus you have nitra and gold that you're going to want to get as well. Gold will boost up the credits that you get, and nitra will allow you to get more supplies, both ammo, grenades, etc. So good to be on the lookout for all of that stuff. But in addition to all of that stuff, in addition to exploring and looking for, the loot bugs and the minerals and the gold, you're also going to be on the lookout for other things as well. And one of the first things that you're going to want to be on the lookout for are dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts are, of course, the boss fights, I would say. And in this particular level, it is the primary objective. Now, there are levels that have dreadnoughts that are not the primary objective. You're trying to do something else. It could be a mining expedition and you come across a dreadnought. And dreadnoughts are high-level creatures, so you do want to be on the lookout for bugs in general, because they are going to be coming at you and attacking you, and you certainly want to be aware of that. But dreadnoughts are kind of multi-stage boss fights that you're going to be coming up against, and you'll want to make sure that you have enough ammo and supplies for it. So before you start, if you have the option of starting a boss fight like a dreadnought fight in this instance, then you'll want to make sure that you're topped out, or mostly topped out, on ammo, and you have supplies that are going to help you out, like your grenades and your supplies, mobility options, ways that you can kind of get away from the boss if you need to. Now, dreadnoughts, of course, they have some sort of protection that you'll have to chip away at before you can actually do any damage, and that is represented by the yellow bar. The red bar is their health, and of course, once you take enough damage off, they'll go invulnerable, and then you'll have to wait until they become vulnerable once again before you can attack them. So if you have other players, if you have Bosco, hopefully they will be around close to you and helping you so that you aren't doing this by yourself. Doing a dreadnought by yourself is not the most fun you're going to have in a mining expedition. And depending on the hazard level will determine how difficult that boss fight is going to be. Hazard level 2, you could probably handle it by yourself if you have some upgrades both on your weapon as well as maybe a higher tier weapon, etc. Better grenades or different grenades. And like I said, having those ways of getting away from the boss when needed. If you need to get your shield back, etc., then putting some distance between you and the dreadnought is certainly a good idea. Now, if it's a primary objective, there's not going to be anything left from destroying or putting down the dreadnought. If it's a optional objective, if there's a dreadnought in your mining expedition or level, then there might be something in the area, or the dreadnought may drop something after you defeat it. Now we're going to continue on. There's a lot of things that you'll want to be on the lookout for, and you can't say with any certainty what types of levels are going to have what types of things available. Escort duty generally, or at least in my experience, has had the least number of optional or surprise elements to it in terms of things to look out for. But because every level is procedurally generated, you'll want to be on the lookout, because you can't say with any certainty that go to the mining expedition, because the mining expedition will get you this. Or if you want to find dreadnoughts, go and do site extraction. I mean, the dreadnoughts, of course, are obviously part of this particular mission, but other missions where they just show up, it's going to be something different. Now, as you just see, this is the second thing that you want to be on the lookout for. It's a cargo crate. Cargo crates are full of cargo, which makes absolute sense. In order to access the cargo crate, you'll need to find the other or keys, power source. I'm not really sure what they are, but you'll need to be able to open it up and unlock it, and you either need keys or power to do it. This was actually the first time that I've seen one of these in a level, so I was not certain what was going on with it. As you're going through, you'll hear kind of a beeping, and it'll get more incessant and louder, which will tell you that you're getting close to the component that you're going to need. Now, sometimes you can find a resupply, but that, I think, is generally on the salvage missions, where another team had already come in. This one, I believe, can be in most levels. And obviously this one. Now, in addition to minerals, which of course you're always on the lookout for, cargo crates usually have an additional element in there, some sort of cosmetic that you gain by opening it up. So it is certainly worthwhile to open it up and get what's inside of it.
why I called for Morley.
So make sure you call the mule over and get your minerals deposited, and then of course pick up that cosmetic.
I could need a good rest.
Alright, so what else do you want to be on the lookout for? There are some prospectors that will be in the area, possibly prospectors or like a BETC. In this case, there was a prospector.
Focus fire here.
Prospectors are put out by competing companies, and they are armed. So of course you'll want to take them out, because you can't just walk past it and not have it draw fire on you or your teammates. And it is also a spawner, so it will continue to put out defense turrets. It'll put out little mining nano drones that will attack you. Not their intended purpose, but it'll do the job. So you'll want to take out the prospector as quickly as possible. And of course, right now, they drop data cubes, which will help you with the current battle pass that's going on. And lastly, you'll want to be on the lookout for anything else. In this particular level, I encountered quite a few things, and one of the things that you'll want to be on the lookout for is something that'll update your terrain scanner, because that will mark on your map the location of a loot or treasure hoard somewhere in the cave. Without it, you're just kind of going around blind. It's not marked anywhere. It's difficult to find. If you don't have that, and with it, even with it, it can be very difficult, because usually you're relatively far into a level, and then you have to go a good distance, plus you have to dig quite a bit. So if you're not a miner and you don't have a miner with you, it can be feel a little tedious to get that extra loot. It is worthwhile to get. So if you have the patience for it, I would say go ahead and do it. But it's not, of course, it is optional, like everything else that I've mostly talked about in this video. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Is here. I'm taking some of the ammo. I feel quite alive. Zip line done. I need the mule right here, right now. That's some heavy data.
Very good, team. Management is satisfied with your performance.
Moving dirt is the best way to make a living. Need some free space. Time to pay Molly a visit. Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please. Make another deposit. Molly, over here! Time to deposit! Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment. Right there! Mining is hard work. Good thing we're dwarves. Grabbing ammo. Whoosh! Pop the big one! Come here! Go! Get to work! Need to get my pickaxe sharpened when we get back. Loot buck down. Zip line done. Shoot it in the ass!
Dreadnought's wiped out, for now. Good work, team. Hit the return button on the mule when you're ready, and we'll pick you up.
Shields ready again. Never felt better. Transfer done. Terrain scanner has been updated. Donkey, come here!
Secondary objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
Just watch me. Access provided. Loot bug, open! Here I come. I ordered a resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
It's like she's bigger on the inside.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition. Ready to kill some more crates. Ammo taken.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Go, go, go! Drop pod isn't waiting for Emma. I just put up a ziplock.
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever. Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Fall back to the drop. Shield placed.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Rock and stone, brother!